Hello folks, and welcome once again to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here. Hope I'm in shot. Can you see me there? I'm in shot, alright? As usual, my professionalism at YouTube.
Life comes to the rescue.
I never said that. I said my professionalism of my YouTube videos is outstanding. So today, for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm James and I collect physical media and watch it. Although some would say I watch less than others. Roy and Larry seem to watch a lot more than me, but say during the week I feel a little bit tired for films. Yeah, I'll stop swinging on my chair because I'll get in trouble for that. Right, and I don't know what it is this week. I think I've been a bit tired, so I've only watched a couple of films, but you know that happens sometimes. But the reason I'm making the video today is I wanted to discuss again my one in, one out policy, and also you've seen my charity shop haul or charity shop buy from last Sunday, and I wanted to show you what's left of that so far and what I actually done with the money. So, by the way, I've got a cup of tea with the good tea bags. Me and Larry and Roy were just discussing that a few minutes ago. It is good with the good tea bags. So, let's not waste it. Yeah, it's good. A bit too hot because I just made it, so give it a minute. But I wanted to show you what I have still got from the charity shop haul, and I've traded in the rest. So I've still got Munich. I need to put it on a shelf, which I will do. I've got to figure out which one is going to be moved out of the collection to put that up. Easy one to put in the collection because I've got the Blu-ray, so that just swaps out with that, which is In the Line of Fire, which I kept. I've also still kept the 3K9 movies, and I'm definitely keeping the first one. I don't know about the other two. So I'm thinking they trade in for quite a bit, and I've never seen them before, so they really have much affinity with me to go in the collection. I might watch them first, but they're still here. The 3K9 movies. Jerry Lee. I used to watch that all the time as a kid. One Summer's still here. Hitler's Last 10 Days is still here. Undercover is still here. And A Day in the Life is still here. But that's for the moment. I'm still not quite sure, because if I'm going to put these in the collection, other ones have to go. So I haven't decided about really these 5 or 6. But I wanted to tell you what I've done with the money. So I went and traded in the Top Gun 4K, the No Time to Die 4K, and I think a couple of others, Weekend I think it was, and I actually had purchased something on eBay that I knew could trade in for double the voucher that I was buying it for. I think I paid £13 for it, and that was Pokemon Indigo League, and that traded in on Blu-ray, and that traded in for a £25 voucher. So I took that, and I also took the Blu-rays of these ones I'm just going to show you now, because I've upgraded six movies to 4K. In fact, it's 5 upgrades and 1 new one. So we'll start off with the first one I upgraded, which is A Star Is Born, and that's a Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga one. And myself and my wife really enjoyed this film. I like this one.
I love it.
A lot, and
I quite a bit.
And it's got. I liked it as well. I thought it was a really good movie, and it's got in it a encore edition, and I had the standard Blu-ray, and I was like, we watched this quite a lot, so it's one to upgrade. Well, I've watched it 3 times already, I think. I don't know how many times you've watched it.
I think I've only watched it once.
But I've watched it 2 or 3 times, And I wanted to see the Encore edition, which is the longer version. Now, I don't know if this 4K actually has the Encore edition, but I'm presuming, as it's the 4K, it does. So, for £6, I think that was a very good deal for this one on 4K. Throwing away the CX sticker. So let's have a look here. Now I'm gonna be really professional again. I'm gonna have to pause because I'm gonna have to get the glasses out because my eyesight is getting worse. I noticed it last night. You know, when I think I was a bit sleepy and I tried to look at my phone and I couldn't see Facebook. So I think my eyesight is getting a little bit worse. So I want to read this on the back. So I'm gonna have to turn the light on and get my glasses. So I'll have to pause for a second. In fact, I'll keep it running. You can enjoy the entertainment of the chair. Or if you've got a nice you're watching this on a nice 4K TV, maybe you can spot some movies in my collection back there. Ignore the big piles that I've not put away yet, and this is why I need to do one in, one out. And I am working on it, but we're not quite there yet. I have actually got a wee plan, but I don't know if my wife's going to be happy with it.
What?
Well, you know how I've got the whole line of Polly Pockets? Behind that row? Well, I was thinking about taking them all off the shelf and putting them in a box. And then that would give me room for 75 movies up there. But what would I do with the box?
You really want me to tell you?
No. So that's no, I don't want you to tell me. So that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking about doing. Was getting the ones off the box. So that would give me another 75 movies back on the shelf that I could put away. You know, like an under bed box. Or, Arlene, I could take the DVDs and stuff at that bottom cupboard, put them in the under bed box, and put the Polly Pockets in the cupboard.
Up to you, but everybody's just teaming this.
I know that. I'm coming back, but I was just thinking about that because that is a really decent idea to get an extra. What's that? 4, 5, 6. It's actually an extra 75 movies on the shelf for now, and that'd get rid of these piles behind me for sure. Right, I'm back with my glasses that I can't see if I look straight forward, but I can see reading with. So let's have a little look. This new take on a iconic love story, Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga fuses their considerable talents. Right, I'm more interested in whether this has the encore version. Doesn't say. I'm gonna have to put this on and have a look. This looks like it's even brand new. It's still got a bit of the plastic on it. So it's just got the Star is Born Blu-ray and the Star is Born here. I'm gonna have to turn this on to see if this does have, in fact, the encore version or not. And if it does, I'll put it in the comments. So I'll do that after. Right. I find this really difficult with these glasses on because I can't see when I look straight, but I can see when I look at reading.
Well, somebody please tell my husband to go and get his eyes tested. I've told him so many times.
But I can see fine like this. I just can't read the back of my Blu-rays. Right. Especially when it's dark in this corner, that doesn't help. Right, next one is not a upgrade, it is a new movie, and I've heard this is a really good movie, and it was a 4K for £12, and that is Mulholland Drive, and I've never seen this before. It doesn't look like it's got Dolby Atmos, but it does have Dolby Vision, it says, and I always like a bit of Dolby Vision. I think that makes a big difference. So, Mulholland Drive is a story of an amnesiac, Los Angeles City of Angels amnesiacs and wounded. A mysterious femme fatale wanders on the sinuous road of Mulholland Drive. She finds shelter at Betty's house. An aspiring actress just arrived from her hometown in search of stardom in Hollywood. Naomi Watts, she's the girl from The Ring, the remake of The Ring that I like, isn't she?
I don't know.
I think she is, yes. So that's probably why I picked this up. And I also heard this was a really good film, so I picked that one up too. So that I have to get one out to put this in. So I need to figure that out. But maybe I don't need to do that if I do this Polly Pocket thing. But I'm still doing one in, one out at the moment. Right. So that is A Star Is Born and Mulholland Drive. And I paid £12 for that in CX, and I thought that was a good price. Next, I picked up The Running Man on 4K, and this is usually a bit more than I would pay for a 4K in CX. 15, I usually pay 10 or 12. I really didn't like paying 15. I feel it's too close to the brand new price. But I had all those vouchers because I'd traded in that stuff. And I actually I think I ended up with £59 of vouchers, plus another 10 when I traded back in the Blu-rays of these ones. So I took The Running Man on 4K. It's a great film, and I really did want to have that upgraded in my collection. So, a game Nobody Survives with Schwarzenegger's yet to play. I've seen this movie, as multiple of you probably have. It's such a dystopian future. It's a bit like Gamer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So this, I wonder if Gamer was inspired by this with Gerard Butler, because that's a movie I also like, and I've got it on 4K up here, thanks to Larry who sent me this, and I really enjoy this one as well. So this is more a modern remake on The Running Man, I think. What do you think? So happy to add The Running Man into the collection, and this one again, always makes it better when it's got Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos on it. I think. Or sorry, it just says Dolby Audio. It doesn't say Dolby Atmos on that one. So it's just Dolby Vision on that one. So that is The Running Man. Next, again, another movie I really enjoy, and it's been in CX for a long time. Well, that's not true. Not my CX, but I've seen it in other CXs, and I've always passed because it's been £15. But again, because I'd had the charity shop haul and I had a little bit of vouchers, I just decided to bite the bullet and get it at the 15. Would have been better with a slipcover, so would The Running Man if it had one. But I took it anyway. And this one does have Dolby Atmos, but doesn't seem to have Dolby Vision. What a movie The Fugitives. Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones. And what makes it better is that at least this one comes with a Blu-ray. I was watching Matt V Movies the other day, and he was talking about a lot of the 4Ks not coming with the Blu-rays, and he's right. The Running Man doesn't have it. Does Mulholland Drive have the Blu-ray? I didn't even mention that. It does, but I'm starting to get a wee bit, as a... Sorry, I just got a bit distracted there. Oh, what was I saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
I was saying that the Matt V Movies was saying that the movies that are coming with without the Blu-ray, I think that's a bit of a cheek, because they're charging you a full price for that, and you're getting a Blu-ray disc probably costs them pennies to put in there. So they seem to be cutting costs but higher in the price. So that does bug me a bit as well. And I could have kept the Running Man Blu-ray and put it in the case, but traded for £5, so that got me £5 back towards the 4K. So I didn't do that. But those other three so far have got it, and that's perfect. So that is the four. So what have I spent? 30, 47, 53. And as I said, I took in a couple of the Blu-rays, The Running Man, The Fugitive, and a couple others from these ones that I'm about to show you, and got that money back, and then I've spent it all. So again, I went a bit over the score from my budgeting, but it was all vouchers. That's my justification, even though I spent 30 quid in the charity shop to get that, plus 16 for the Pokemon. But that's got to be most of the limit of my spending for Blu-rays this month. And 4Ks, shall we say. So I picked up Escape from New York on 4K. I really like this film, and I'm a Kurt Russell fan. I've got a ton of his movies. Soldier is a great one. breakdown that Larry just sent me, which is excellent as well. And again, this one comes with the... Oh, I didn't notice that. The Blu-ray case has got a wee bit of bash in it, but we can always replace that, can't we? Yeah, so this one comes with a lot of extras as well on it. And does it have Dolby Vision? It does. And again, this came with a Blu-ray, so that made when it comes with the Blu-ray, it makes that an easier upgrade for me, because I'm like, okay, probably didn't get much for the Blu-ray, £2 trade it in, but it comes off the price of that, and you've got the Blu-ray in it. So again, so what's that? How much have I spent now? 63 plus 15. £78 I spent. But no, my glasses. Put them back in the... It wouldn't be a video without me dropping something, would it? It just had to be the glasses, though, eh? Right, let me fix myself. There we go. Right. So, as I was saying, that made it an easier upgrade for 2 or 3 things. 1, it came with a Blu-ray. 2, I had a really nice stuff. This cover, and I was about to say it's in great condition, but there's a wee nick in the Blu-ray case. Where did I see that? Just down the bottom, it's nothing major. And if you're going to have your favourite movies, you may as well have them in your best format, but obviously within your budget. So what's that, £78 in vouchers I spent? They actually had Escape from LA there as well, but they had that at 18. Had a slipcover, but had a spine slash, and also... It isn't as good as Escape to New York, but I didn't mind Escape from LA.
It was watchable, but I preferred New York.
Yeah, but if you're gonna
New York's always gonna be my favourite too.
I know, but if you're gonna have Escape from New York, you may as well have Escape from LA. But I wasn't prepared to pay £18 for it.
No.
I'd pay 12. If it drops to 12 and it's still there, I'll probably get it. But I'm not prepared to pay £18. I wasn't even prepared to pay 15 for those 3, but I had the vouchers, so I done that. What is Cookie doing with his toy? He's just going crazy. It's all right. Right, and the last one I picked up was...
He's actually realising it's the bottom bit now, because he's chewed all the top bits, he's got the bottom bit now.
Yeah, I know. Well, the last one I picked up, again, easy one to upgrade. When it is £12, that's more my price point. $12.10. I'm happy to pay that in CX for a 4K. And this is a good movie with Roddy Piper. I've not seen it for the longest time, and my wife kept saying, "You've not seen that?"
Oh, I absolutely love Real Life.
And then we watched it, and I thought it was a really good movie. So again, the Blu-ray got £5 for that. So and this one includes the Blu-ray. So traded the Blu-ray. That means this really only cost me £7. And probably half that because it was vouchers. So I thought that was a very decent pickup. Great movie, this one. About an alien invasion, and the guy randomly finds these glasses that makes him be able to see them. It's a great movie. Comedy. It's a sci-fi comedy. It's sort of like, yeah, but I think it's...
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and right now I'm all out of bubblegum.
I remember that, but yeah.
That's my favourite scene of the whole thing.
Yeah, and what's the... I'm just going to check if this has got Dolby Vision. It does. I can barely see it's got Dolby Vision, but it does. And... Oh, and that quote's on the front.
Is it?
Yeah. He came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, but he's all out of bubblegum.
I love that scene. I don't know what it is, I absolutely love it.
So that is my 6 4K upgrades. I keep saying that. There's 5 upgrades and 1 new one. So I'm going to be able to put these on the shelf because I've got rid of all the Blu-rays. I'm going to be able to find one to change Mulholland Drive, and I might be able to do something with these Polly Pockets today, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with that. But it means I'd have to clear out that bottom cupboard of DVDs. I have been doing some more DVD culling, and on one of my the DVD video culling video, someone mentioned you shouldn't have chucked them out. I would have probably liked them, or they would have taken them off me. So this time I've culled, but I've kept the little pile, and I'll just post them to the person if they want them. So there you go. But I hope you've enjoyed my video today. I'm going to spend my afternoon doing a cup of tea, having my cup of tea, and probably having a look at my collection. I'm going to try and keep. I've got an injured foot, so I didn't go to karate today. So I probably keep my weight off that, and I might even watch a film. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have got any comments on any of the videos, any of the movies, I mean, or anything I've done and what your thoughts are, please let me know. And I hope you've enjoyed the video today. I'll catch you later, guys. Thank you.
What are you looking at?